Hi, I'm Cathryn Mora. I'm a book coach working with coaches, speakers, and entrepreneurs to help them write a quality book. And today's topic is, do you really need a professional edit? The answer, in short, is yes. Even if you're already a good writer, I've even got clients who are journalists or copywriters, and even they need editing. No, they may not need as much editing in terms of spelling and grammar and some of those technical things. They might just need a quick proofread. Even then, I think everybody needs a proofread. But I do believe that no matter how good you are, your book can always get better. Your first draft will always be okay, ordinary, or as they say in the industry, a shitty first draft. Realistically, nobody writes a final copy in their first draft. So no matter how good you are, whatever you write can do with tweaking, can do with improving, can do with fresh eyes looking at it saying, have you thought about this? What about that? What's your reader going to think here? You haven't explained this. Because there's a lot of information that as a service practitioner or as a therapist or as a coach or as a consultant, you have information up here, and it's very, very common as you're writing it to explain to someone else that you miss out big chunks of information because you sort of forget that other people don't know what you know. So you'll be working along in your book, not realizing you've left out bits of information because you've taken for granted a level of knowledge which isn't there, or some very specifics of knowledge which aren't there. So no matter how good you are, your words will always need editing. And some people obviously need more editing than others, but there's nothing worse than opening up a book that has errors in it. Apart from that, I have to say Amazon's quality check has become very, very good. So my own novel, which has been online for like 4 years now, I got an email the other day that the new Amazon quality check had noticed a problem, and I wondered what on earth it was. There is one spelling mistake in my entire book, and it was the word suppressed. That apparently I've got 1P and it should be 2. So the Amazon quality checker sent me a message saying, you need to change this, you need to fix this. So they've become pretty good. So I don't think you're going to be finding terrible quality books over time as Amazon gets to go through all of the books. But there is nothing worse than picking up a poor quality book. I've had people come to me and say they've picked up books from friends of theirs that they've had, one person said they counted it for fun, and this person had 33 errors in the first chapter. It's pretty crazy. There's nothing that's going to ruin your reputation faster than errors in your book. Yes, editing does cost money, and to be honest, with a 50,000 plus word book, it's going to be in the thousands that you will spend on editing. And this is why I personally always suggest that your book is a business decision and a business tool, and that you use it in line with your business strategy. And that is because you make the money out of the other things in the business, not out of book sales. And when you make money from getting new clients, selling programs, etc., that's when you pay back the money you've spent on producing and publishing the book. And then over time, it turns into profit. So at first you're covering the cost and then it turns into profit. But one of the expenses you will run into is editing, but it is absolutely essential. Do not put your book out without having at least one edit. So my new programs, I've always been focused on getting people from idea to first draft, and I'll continue to do that. And my team and partners have taken care of editing and beyond. And starting very, very soon, I actually won't offer a program anymore that doesn't include editing, because I want to be sure that everybody gets edited. It is that important. And I would rather lose a potential client who says, I can't afford your program now that it's an extra, a few $1,000s to pay for the editor, because I would rather they didn't write a book than they wrote one that wasn't edited properly. Or as I said before, I'd rather they spent the money on editing and just wrote the book on their own. Yes, writing the book on your own and actually getting it done is another issue. But if you can do it, spend any money you have on editing and a book cover design. But if I had to pick, it would be editing. So that's the main thing I have to say on this topic. I hope it's been helpful. I hope it was the answer you were looking for. If not, I'm sorry, not sorry. And I am here for you if you'd like to talk about your book idea. Comment below or send me a PM. I look forward to hearing from you and to help you get your book out into the world. And until then, I'll see you on the next video.